Are you the kind of person that likes to stay home? Comfortable, never really getting out of your routine. You have good ideas of cool things to do, but for some reasons you think to yourself, that's not really the kind of person I am. That's not the kind of things I do. And you let the ideas slip away and, you just stay home. But then you decide that you had enough of that you needed a change, and you wonder how to get started on that new version of you. You're looking for that new mindset that could spark something. What is that mindset that could change your life? It's actually quite simple. Start saying yes to the ideas that comes to you. Yes to people that ask for your time to help them, that need someone to listen, someone to talk to. That's what I did. And then things started happening. New ideas emerged, new people started coming into my life. I started to have more inspiration, more drive to do things. And it's happening to me right now. I just don't know what the next thing is yet. See? The video you're watching right now is an idea that was sparked by an opportunity that presented itself because I said yes to an idea 9 months ago. It would all make sense a little bit later. I just went into a very introverted phase of my life for the past 2-3 years. I'm slowly getting out of it, like a lot of people, I'm sure. And I always say that we create our own luck by staying open-minded, being curious, and making things happen. How about you were just one yes away from that life-changing experiment and becoming the other? That's why I started saying yes lately and stopped saying no. But it needs to be a clear yes. Anything less than 100% yes, it's a no. Because when you think of it, saying yes to things is an automatic no to other things. And of course, by saying no to things is a yes to other things by leaving the space open for new things to arise. It's just a matter of saying yes or no to the right things. But of course I say yes to the extent that it will serve me, that it will add something to my life, or that I can contribute something meaningful in someone else's life. Because let's face it, there's not enough time in a day to say yes to everything and to have time to do everything. When you have that in mind, it's kind of easy to zoom in on what really matters and let go of the trivial stuff. I'm somewhat of a loner, and I think I've mastered the art of being comfortably alone. But I still wanted an interesting life, and not waste the time that is given to me. In order to do that, well, you kind of have to start living and do things. And when I say I started saying yes to more things, it's not necessarily requests from other people, but more saying yes to ideas that came in my head. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe I should take a trip by myself. Let's go. Right now. You're not the kind of person who does that. Just stay comfortable at home. Maybe I should start this new hobby that I always wanted to. It looks so fun to do. You know what? I think I'll get started this weekend. Nah, you're not cool enough for that. Nah, you're too old. Could be scary. You don't know. I should start a YouTube channel. That should be fun. That might not work. People might just laugh at you. You don't know. Maybe it's gonna be a bunch of wasted time and money. I'm sure you could relate to the no voice inside your head. But I started to believe that if an idea is put in your head, whether it be by God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, you should do that idea to a certain extent. Some ideas are really bad. You know what saying yes will do to your life? Saying yes will make you grow. Saying yes begins things. Saying yes will lead you to new experiences, and new experiences will lead you to knowledge. Saying yes will take you to new places. Being new places will make you meet new people. By saying yes to yourself or saying yes to new experiences, you're going to discover new facets of yourself that you never thought you had. And saying yes could and will change your life. I remember I was talking to a really nice client of mine during his tattoo, who's talking about the new projects and the new endeavors and new career that he wanted to start. I'm the biggest cheerleader for these people because I know exactly how it feels when you have a new idea coming to fruition, how amazing it feels. And then he said something that really surprised me. If I would know for sure that these plans, these ideas were going to work out 100%, I would do them. But since I have no guarantees that they're going to work out, I prefer not start anything and not be disappointed. Even if that thing you start doesn't pan out the way you wanted, the process of will open new doors for you that you didn't even think that was going to be possible. It will make you see the world in a different perspective. You have to stay open-minded about the outcome of the ideas you have, because maybe it's not 100% the outcome that you had in mind. That doesn't mean that the outcomes are not going to be positive. It makes sense, right? Yeah. Saying yes to your ideas are going to bring you new opportunities that you never thought they would present themselves to you. Exhibit 1. Started in my early 20s. Even though I was very uncomfortable with how I look, I was very shy and I was very self-conscious, I said yes to ideas and people, and it had me do things like auditions, TV, and being in magazine. That's a young me right here. That was an interview I did 25 years ago. Wanted to be a tattoo artist and starting my career as a tattoo artist. I was so shy when I was doing this. Even though I was super anxious, I decided to do it anyway. And these things when I was a kid helped me grow my self-confidence one thing at a time. Little did I know these things would help me now, 25 years later. Exhibit number 2. 10, 13 years ago, I was super scared of flying and traveling altogether. This group of tattooers asked me if I wanted to go to a tattoo convention in Europe, and I said yes, even though I was super anxious. Now I've traveled amazing places, I've met great people, and that was the start of a great tattoo career. Exhibit number 3, present time. Recently, I discovered a Montreal-based YouTuber, Rene Arsenault. Rene's channel is all about teaching you how to use better your cameras, either for videography or photography. So if you want to improve in that, you should go check him out. And I had the idea of connecting with him and just say hi, because I thought it was cool to meet another Montreal-based YouTuber, but I almost didn't connect. Why? Because I had this little voice in my head, that little no voice that was saying, why the hell would you say that? He's gonna think, what the fuck does this guy want? Obviously, I decided not to listen to that voice. And we started chatting. And it turns out that this guy is a filmmaker. And he's working on a new project right now.
Hey guys, I'm Rene. So today we're going to be talking to Jonathan and we're setting up an interview with him. And this is the interview setup here.
Let's do this.
And action.
The only reason why this opportunity presented itself to me, it's because I said yes 9 months ago to the idea of that YouTube channel I wanted to start. Lately, I decided to trust the flow of life to provide me with what I need and want, and say yes when it sends something my way. And also saying yes and making things happen will give you the feeling that life is not just happening to you, it's happening because of you. I definitely think that you should start saying yes to your ideas more often. You never know where it's gonna take you. I've always wanted to. What if you forget? It's like so much fun. Just stay home. You know what? I'm gonna start that this weekend.